Hello, everyone. Good morning. How are you today? Please say hi if you're around. Let me just give the camera a couple minutes to get on my computer so I can make sure that I am where I need to be. Here we go. And it looks like I am pretty good. Imagine that for a change. Not too crooked. Yay! Everybody's do flashy hands. Yay! Okay, enough of that silliness. Hope you had a great week. And I am officially a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. It is bittersweet. I enjoyed my nearly 28 years at Close to My Heart with all my heart, and will forever be a little bit of close to my heart in my heart. So, moving on. This is where you can shop. Thank you very much. Jackie Bloom, StampinUp.net. Also, hold on. Well, I'll put it down below in my, down below the video. I do have a host code that you can use if you would like to shop, and I would really appreciate it. Now remember, you have to make an online account. If you need any help, I'm here for you. And you must use the Close to My Heart email that you used at Close to My Heart. You have to use it at Stampin' Up! Now. That way, Stampin' Up! Knows that you're a former Close to My Heart customer. I would like to say friend. And that you were a VIP. That this month entitles you to a free yearly catalog with your first order between May 1st and May 31st. Okay, enough said about that. So, I am trying to use my starter kit that I got, which is fabulous, but I kind of like went from having all the things to having very little right now. So I'm just like you, I'm starting over. All right, and this is a page from the catalog. Here's the front of the catalog. This is not the back, I had it bound. There's the back. And I am on page 22 when you get your catalog. There is some card designs here. And I wanted to share with you how I figured out what the measurements should be on here. So I just took a card base and I started cutting up some cardstock. You could do it with like typing paper or your printer paper. And I just figured out the size that I needed that pretty much represents what they had in there, and this one right here. So there we go. So now I know that this one is 3x2s and whatever circle you want to use. Okay? So that's how I did that. And I will probably do more of these and let you know, what the sizes that I did. I suppose they could be a little bit smaller so you had a little bit more of a outline around them, but you could also pull them closer and get that same outline, get that same, distance, like so. So that gives you a little bit more. So I think it's fairly close. So why did I have that stamp set here? This stamp set, and hopefully you can see it, is from the paper pumpkin that I got. So I thought I would do a bonus card today with this stamp set. Okay? So I'm going to move this up here. And this is some textured cardstock that I got. So this is part of my kit, and it doesn't come in this Ziploc. I just stuck it in there because I know I'm going to have little bits and pieces. Hold on. Sorry about the noise. It comes in a nice little... I folded down the edge so that it has a nice little edge. Oh, gee. Okay, I'm all fingers today. Oh, I put it inside. It's got a little cover on it, okay? So this is, and this is, there's a nice little cardboard, heavy cardboard piece in there to keep your papers nice. And this is a specialty one, so there's only 3 of them. It's textured metallic 12 by 12 and is bright copper, gold, and tungsten, which the tungsten is very interesting. I can't wait to get more colors. Here is, oh, I'm all fingers today, guys. So sorry. Here are the 3 colors. Hopefully that will show them. They're very shiny. Hopefully that will let you see. This is the tungsten, the gold, the copper. But this is almost blue purpley, kind of metally kind of color. I'm not sure how to describe that one yet. Okay, so that's the first paperback I had to choose from. And then I had this Country Woods. Again, I just put it in the Ziploc because I knew it's going to have a lot of pieces. And it, again, has this nice little backing on it. And it tells you what the colors are. Now, don't be too concerned if you can't read some of these. They are in several countries. So they have whatever country needs, you know, to understand. So I'm not going to go through and show you these. You can look at them online. If you want the item number to look at them online, it is, where is it? Oh my, where is it, where is it, where is it? I am not, oh, must be this one. 163393. Let me just do a double take and make sure. There it is. Yes, this one right here. So that'll kind of show you all the colors. And yes, 163393. And this is the next paper pack I'm going to show you. So I'll just leave that there for a second. Okay, so go back to those card pieces. So that's that one. And then this is that other one, Country Lane. Or no, Country Lace. I'm learning all my words here. And it's right down here. Let me pull this up. It's right down here where this little barcode is. So I guess you could scan it with your phone and it'd pull it right up. So it's 163415. And those are, again, 12 by 12 size. Okay, all that out of the way. What did we do? All right, let me share with you what else I had gotten. And that does go with those second 2 paper packs, not, well, and metallic, I guess, would go with anything. So this is how their stamp sets are. It's nice that you've got what each item is in the box. And it's a nice little case. And I put extra stuff in here because it fit. So I also put the coordinating embossing folder. And it's a 3D embossing folder, which is really cool because it gives you nice depth. And it also has this die when you buy the die set. Let me show you. Here is the Seaside dies. And then it has where you can get a bundle of this and this and this, okay? So this is cool, and it only works on one side as you go and put it on there. You gotta get it going the right way. Okay, so it obviously doesn't fit here because this is where the small one's supposed to be. It only fits on one side, like I told you. And it kind of does a little, if I can get it to work, set it down. It's got like a little snap feature. I don't know. Oh, helps if you put it the right way. No wonder I'm not getting it. Okay. And see, there again, wrong side. Again, forgive me, I'm learning. So you've got to have the die where it's going to cut something, not your folder. And then it locks into place. Now it's not going to super stay, but it does lock enough that you can put your paper on, close it up, run it through, and it will emboss and cut out those sand dollars at the same time and not hurt. Obviously, I have done it a few times, and it doesn't hurt your embossing folder. Isn't that cool? See, I'll see if you can hear it. There. It just sits in there. It's just kind of like, it has like a little lip around it. So very cool. Okay, enough of that. So when you get your stamps, they're just on this carrier sheet, and I just left them on there, and there's another thin one over the top of it. Now you're supposed to take them off and put them on there, but since I'm putting other stuff in, I wanted them a little more protected. I put my die underneath and the embossing folder on top, and ta-da. So we have that and that together. I don't even have to label it, but I thought I would put on here, I've seen a lot of consultants that put like a little sticker that has like an E for embossing folder and D for dies, so then you know if they're separated what you have in that pack, okay? All right, let's get started already. So what did I do? I embossed that folder without cutting those out, okay? I used, oh shoot, I don't have a plain one. Hold on one second. Let me go get a plain one so I can show you what I did. Let me look and see. Do I have a plain one? No, I'll be right back. I've got to cut out another one. Talk amongst yourselves. Yes, I'm joking. Okay, sorry about that. Thought I had all my pieces prepped, but I'm only human. Put that back in the box. So I just cut out one of the sand dollars to go on there, okay? So I have a card base. I'm not gonna put this one together, but I will show you some of the things that I did. So I'm going to put this onto here, so white on white. I love those pretty simple cards, right? And then I cut out my pieces, which I then used. Oh my goodness, you guys. Hold on, let me cut a couple pieces of paper. She's a hot mess today. I know, sorry. Luckily my paper trim is right here. And I do have all three sizes, so just take me ever so slightly a second, please. If you would be so kind. So again, they are 3 2x3s. That's what I go for thinking I had everything done, huh? Never fails. Well, I couldn't be perfect, then you'd be scared to do anything. Okay, so there they are. My 3 pieces. All right, so then I took my block that came in my paper pumpkin and my ink that came in my paper pumpkin, which is really pretty. I got one that was December's. And this is Pebble Path ink pad. And I only had the one block, so I put this one on here and this one on here, my words and my stamp. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ink up. And these are really juicy ink pads. And the regular ones are very, they're like on a foam base rather than our, what am I thinking of? Rather than our cloth base. So I'm going to stamp that first. I don't have my washi thing first, so you can't see that. And then I'm going to get some ink onto my seashell. And you can see that it gets a lot of ink on there, okay? Close that up for a second. Now I'm going to take 2 layers off. 1, 2, and huff it. So you moisten that ink. And I'm going to stamp the remaining onto that sand dollar so you can still see the words. If I had had a couple more colors, then I could have done, you know, a little something else, right? Okay, so then the next thing I did is I took my little ink spot and I just went around the edges. Very easy, and actually I kind of like the ink, the little baby ones, because you can take the corner and easily get into any kind of divot in that it has. So I did that, and then I went around, and I'm only going to do one of these. I went around, and I should have done this one so you can see it. And I just direct to paper, which just means I'm brushing it along the edge. You could also just run it down, but I'm brushing it so I get a little bit more showing on that edge, okay? So I did that to all of them. And then you could even do it to this, which I didn't on the first one I'm going to show you, but I will on this one so you can see the difference. It won't quite be that clean white on white, but you know, it's just another look, right? And kind of keep your fingers off of it till it dries. Doesn't take that long to dry, but you know, don't get your fingers in it. Especially since we're dealing with white and a dark gray, right? All right, so then I would just layer this any way that I want it for what I want showing around the edges. Okay, like so. And then I took, this is the, this also goes with that bundle. This is the petal pink and white 1/4 inch ribbon. And I already took one off and measured it. There's 5 yards per each roll, and you get 2 rolls. And this item number is 163417. And here's the other color, so you can see it. I think it's kind of pretty. And this white is really pretty too. And I tied a knot in it, and I just put it around here and folded it around the back. Don't think I need to show you that, okay? All right, so we've got our pieces. So now it's just a matter of layering them. That one goes there. This one goes way over here. And this one goes kind of staggered. I'm looking at this picture. Kind of staggered, so let's pull this one over a little bit and this one off, so they kind of stagger back and forth. And then this just tucks under here like so, and then that ribbon is around there. And I didn't have any bling, so what I did, and I like to do sometimes, especially if I need something to be really flat, is I will take my pretty paper or my glitter paper, and I'll just find a scrap and just take a hole punch, and hopefully maybe we have a nice punch that'll do circles. And this is a 1/4 inch punch, and I just punch out my own little sparkle to add to it. And of course it went the other way, and I don't have my pick tool yet, which I'm very much looking forward to having. And then you put some of those pieces on. I also lifted this up. So here is the card that I made that mimics the card in here. And I added this, and I added those for dots. Let me pull it up so you can see it a little bit better. Let's see. Trying to get everything straight. There you go. So there's the first card. Now I took these same pieces and I did a little something different on this second card. I didn't emboss like I did this one. I just put a piece of white paper, and I also added a piece of black cardstock. I took a strip that's 1/4 inch of the pretties, you know, it's my handmade sparkles, I guess you could say. And then on this one, I did that same stamping technique, but I then ran it through the embossing folder in that I just set, let me show you. I had this, and I already had it done as far as stamped. And then I just kind of set it, where did I set it? I set it in here like this. Sorry, I'm bumping the camera. And I found where it looked good, and I closed it down and ran it through. So what did that give me? That gave me a bumped up, kind of a nice deep emboss. that I then put foam tape right here, and a couple of spots on here I put regular glue, so that way it would kind of be like this. So it's glued down around the edges but puffed in the middle. And with the 3D, it just gave it a little bit more 3D. Let's see if I can show you that. So see, it's kind of stuck down in just a couple of spots. And then this is this little tiny piece right here. And all I did was just go around. I went around the edges first, and I thought I would leave it. And then I just went back and just covered everything. So that's how I did that. And then, like I said, I will do an extra third card bonus for when I get done with my video and stuff with this stamp set that was in my paper pumpkin. I got crooked again. I don't know how I do that. So again, thank you for shopping with me. As always, I appreciate it so much. I hope that this inspires you. I hope that you like this set. And I can't wait to get some more goodies and share some more ideas with all of you. I hope you have a hey, Stacy. Thanks for watching. Oh, as always, which is your favorite? Number 1, number 2, or maybe number 3? So you can tell me now, and then you can say, oh, no, I like number 3. It is up to you. Have a great weekend, and look for another post Tuesday on my Facebook page. And don't forget to check out my website. I will be customizing it a little bit, adding a picture. I can add some artwork, so I thought I would show these in there. Like I said, I'm just learning, and I've just got my website up and running. It's actually called Online Store, I believe, my online store running. So take a look and create your account. You can put me as your preferred demonstrator if you would like. And that way, when you go to shop with me, I should come up most of the time. If you don't know, Jackie Bloom is how you find me on the search when you sign up. And then you, I live in Columbia City. So Jackie Bloom, Columbia City, Oregon, because there is another Jackie out there. And her last name does start with B. So be careful. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.